Toda a frente de Santa Waterfall.
It is 7 a.m. and we're aboard the Buquebus ferry, and we're on our way from Buenos Aires after having spent a week here, going over to Montevideo, and then we'll immediately be taking a bus over to Punta del Este, Uruguay. So this is like a 2-hour, 15-minute ferry ride. You can see the seats are very comfortable, and it's a pretty roomy cabin. This is business class. My buddy's in first class, usual, and I'm looking forward to it. So just it's a travel day, but what are you gonna do? And you get free coffee. See you in Uruguay.
Norma de seguridad de no fumar. Los pasajeros que viajan sin vehículo deben permanecer sentados en sus ubicaciones hasta
I see him. Alright, we are in the heart of beautiful Punta del Este, Uruguay. So, sort of the central area, the bus station's there, a bunch of hotels, strange works of art. And now we're going to go to the very famous Fingers, Los Dedos. So we're on the beach right here in Punta del Este, Uruguay. And right behind me is one of the main tourist attractions, Los Dedos, Fingers. And a lot of people flock here to take their photo. And see more beach in the background there. And, yeah, very nice spot, except it's a little windy today. cold, but we'll make the most of it. Yes, Punta has more pizza. Can't escape the pizza here. Because a third of the people in Uruguay are of Italian descent. A little video of the quiet streets of Punta del Este, Tuesday not being a peak night. Yeah, they don't go subtle on the advertising here. It's cute. Have fun? Now we start. Okay, I'm here at the El Viajero Hostel. First, that's Willie, from Colombia. My beautiful amiga from Brazil. That's right, see? And back here, we got to do it again, ladies. I forgot to hit the button. Hi. That's Laura. She's El Manajero, El Jefe, and that is. Hey, ocho chica es.
¿Qué pasó?
Paola.
Okay.
Ah, sí.
I am having mucho divertido here. I will try to stay at hostels again and again. So stay tuned for more fun from Punta del Este. All right, a little nicer in the daytime. So you can see the dedos pretty well here now with the sunlight out, and pan around and see the lovely and not too crowded beach scene here, Punta del Este on the east coast, the eastern beach. There's a western and there's an eastern. The north part of Punta del Este Eastern Beach, and if you look here, the beach becomes the surf becomes very active, very nice. The rocks give it a nice little effect here. As we look ahead, look that way ahead, there's a bunch of surfers and looks like a bunch of new stores and shops we haven't looked at yet. So, all the surfers having fun here. Punta del Este because it eventually comes down to a punta. So we are at the Rio Limita de la Plata. I think that's the name because it's this the river or the water is the Rio de la Plata. So this is the very tippity tip of Punta del Este, and you can see both the beach on the east coast and on the west coast. And it's about not too far, a couple of miles, 2 miles from our hotel or so. And they have free exercise machines. So I might try the ski machine and the leg extender. We'll see what happens. Carry on. Even walking down the quiet streets here, you see some real great architecture on the smaller residences. I mean, as well as the big buildings, but just you hear the birds tweeting. It's just a very relaxed atmosphere. And even though not every house is occupied, it still just gives an overall good demeanor to the neighborhood, if you will. And there's the lighthouse in the distance. Alright, there's the Punta del Este lighthouse. Sorry we have to go vertical on this, but there's a lot of vertical features. You can see a little bit of the Estación Meteorológica right there. So, meteorological observation tower. And just some of the nice local scenery. Alright, just a quick 360 of the Plaza Grau Artesanas. It's like a plaza in the middle of Punta del Este. All art stuff and this bar restaurant that we might eat at. Alright, so now I'm in the design district. You'll also notice Avenida Italia, and a lot of the, I guess 1/3 of the population in Uruguay has Italian heritage of some sort. So, alright, now looking a little more designery. This is called Plaza Mexico. It's a little park north of our hotel. Nice playground. Buildings looking a little more trendy, if you will. And there's another playground across the street. So it's a nice place to be, you know. The best part of it is the beach, but I guess the parks are nice too. This is a fascinating thing. This is the Leonardo Vieira Bridge. It is a curved bridge. It's like a roller coaster. Very classy area, waterfront, nice houses, tourist rest spot, but I'm gonna just go up on that bridge to get the feel of it. So this is the view from the top of the Leonardo Vieira Bridge. It's like, we just did that with the bus before. It's like a mini roller coaster ride, which is pretty funny. And this is a twin bridge, or twin bridges rather. It connects Punta del Este with La Barra, which appears to be a slightly, well, it's fairly developed. Now, yeah, what's a little hairy, I'll have to go into the lane to show everyone this, is there's not much of a railing off of this bridge, and I'm going to get right back on. So all that's keeping you from the drink below is this cable. So after the bridge, this is the area, the general area known as La Barra. There's very quaint houses here and woods. And then there's this thing, which is much nicer. El Palacio. No, it's called La Paz. So, and as we go a little further, there will be a crossing upon which we can set ourselves and get across to a little island. So we're going to do that. All right, well, in our quest to get to this beautiful desert isle, whatever up ahead, treasure island, but unfortunately the prohibitive propiedad privada. So, lest we break the law, we're just going to settle for the view from the bridge here. It really does look nice over there, as does this side. This is Café de Tres Mundos. Quirky little joint here in La Barra. So, we have a lot of books here, most of them pertaining to architecture. And we have a lot of strange items, maybe for sale as well. Alright, this is the Museo del Mar, and I see a tour bus has just come in. There's a little pedal. Oh, no eye. That's a shame. And we're going to check this out right now. Some of the cooler rooms in the museo. A lot of pirate stuff in here. I'm going to take a picture by that wheel. This is the Insectarium. It's part of the tour here in the Museum del Mar. Only imagine seeing that in your bathroom, huh? Just checking out another outlying area called Manantiales. It's like a farming community, but they are building here. And there's just a very lovely view of the whole river valley. And the dogs. Dogs are mostly harmless here. But yeah, I guess they're just looking for companionship and or food. But this is a nice little area, quiet. Hi! And we'll get back on the road in a little bit, back to Punta del Este. Give me the sense to wonder if I'm free. Give me a sense of wonder, to know I can believe. Give me the strength to hold my head up, spit back in their face. Don't need no key to unlock this door, and break down the walls and break out of this bad place. Can you play with madness? The prophet stared at his crystal ball. Can I play with madness? He said there's no vision there at all. Can I play with madness? The prophet stared and he looked at me. Play with madness, he said you're blind, too blind to see.